Why didn't we get married 10 years ago?
Because you couldn't find anybody nice enough.
Because you were waiting for us.
I suppose that was the reason. We were waiting for you without knowing it. Hello.
A ceremony of some sort going on.
If this gentleman is an undertaker, it's a bad omen. He is an undertaker. No, a little unimportant family gathering. Nothing in your line.
Somebody's birthday, I suppose.
Yes, mine.
And mine.
And mine.
Oh, and mine.
Curious coincidence. And how old may you all be?
It's a rude question, but about 10 minutes.
Remarkably fine children, but surely you are jesting.
In other words, we were married but 10 minutes since.
Married? You don't mean to say that you are married?
Yes, we are married.
What? Both of you?
All 4 of us.
Bless my heart, how very unfortunate.
You don't mind, I suppose.
Oh, you were not thinking of either of us for yourself, I presume. Oh, look at him, Giuseppe. He was. He's heartbroken.
No, I wasn't.
Now, my man, we don't want anything in your line today, and if your curiosity is satisfied, you can go.
You mustn't call me your man! It's a liberty. I don't think you know who I am.
Not we, indeed. We are jolly gondoliers, the sons of the late Baptista Palmieri, who led the last revolution. Republicans, heart and soul, we hold all men to be equal. As we abhor oppression, we abhor kings. Puh. As we detest vainglory, we detest rank. As we despise effeminacy, we despise wealth. We are Venetian gondoliers, your equals in everything except our calling, and in that at once your masters and your servants.
Bless my heart, how unfortunate. One of you may be Baptisto's son, for anything I know to the contrary, but the other is no less a personage than the only son of the late King of Barateria.
What?
And I trust it was the one who slapped me on the shoulder and called me his man.
Oh, but which is it?
What does it matter, as you are both Republicans and hold kings in detestation? Of course, you'll abdicate at once. Good morning.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, as to that, of course, there are kings and kings. When I say that I detest kings, I mean that I detest bad kings.
I see. It's a delicate distinction.
Quite so. Now, I can conceive a kind of king, an ideal king, the creature of my fancy, you know, who would be absolutely unobjectionable. A king, for instance, who would abolish taxes and make everything cheap, except the gondolas.
And give a great many free entertainments to the gondoliers.
And let off fireworks on the Grand Canal and engage all the gondolas for the occasion.
And scramble the money on the Rialto among the gondoliers.
Such a king would be a blessing to his people. And if I were king, that is the sort of king I would be.
And so would I.
Huh. I'm glad to see that your objections are not insuperable.
No, they're not insuperable.
No, they're not insuperable.
Besides, we are open to conviction.
Yes, they are open to conviction.
Oh, they have often been convicted.
Our views may have been hastily formed on insufficient grounds. They may be crude, ill-digested, erroneous. I have a very poor opinion of the politician who is not open to conviction.
Oh, he's a fine fellow.
Yes, that's the sort of politician for my money.
Then we'll consider it settled. Now, as the country is in a state of insurrection, it is absolutely necessary that you should assume the reins of government at once. And until it is ascertained which of you is to be king, I have arranged that you shall reign jointly, so that no question may arise hereafter as to the validity of any of your acts.
As one individual.
As one individual.
Like this.
Something like that.
And we may take our friends with us and give them places about the court.
Naturally, that's always done.
I'm convinced.
So am I.
Then the sooner we're off, the better.
We'll just run home and pack up a few things.
Stop! That won't do. Ladies are not admitted.
What?
Not admitted. Not at the present. Afterwards, perhaps. We'll see.
You don't mean to say you're going to separate us from our wives?
This is very awkward. Only for a time. A short time. A few months. After all, what are a few months?
We've only been married for half an hour.
Kind sir, you cannot have the heart our lives to part from those to whom an hour ago we were united. Before our flowing hopes you stem, I'll look at them and pause before you dare this blow all uninvited. You men can never understand that heart and hand cannot be separated when we go yearning. You say you've only woman's eyes to idolize, and only woman's hearts, poor men, to set you burning. Only you men will never understand that woman's heart is one with woman's hand. Some kind of charm you seem to find in womankind, some source of unexplained delight, unless one jesting. But what attracts you, I confess, I cannot guess. To me, a woman's face is quite uninteresting. If from my sister I were torn, it could be borne. I should no doubt be horrified, but I could bear it. But mortal's quite another thing. He is my king, he has my heart and beside shall ever share it. Only you men will never understand that woman's heart is one with woman's hand.
Do not give way to this uncalled for grief. Your separation will be very brief. To ascertain which is the king and which the other, to Bereteria's court I'll bring his foster mother. Her former nursling to declare she'll be delighted. That settled.